Well, hi there everybody. Our church APCMs, our annual church meetings, are going to be taking place on Sunday the 27th of March for All Saints and Sunday the 3rd of April for St Andrews. And these APCMs this year are going to be really emotional affairs because actually we're going to be saying goodbye to Peter and Emma and the family after 4 years of amazing work with us. But on top of that, at the same time, we're going to be talking about some exciting new developments. You might remember that actually 2 years ago, APCM at 2020, I did my annual review here, just outside the back entrance to Kinetic near the vicarage, where they have been building for 2 years. And you know, much of the building work over the last 2 years, I think, has been mirroring just what God has been doing in our churches. But what you can see here, not just because it's a foggy day, but actually because there isn't that much building done at this bottom end of the building site. They've put a lot of the other works in, a lot of the roads in, a lot of the other utilities in, but there's not much structure to be seen yet. But at the top end of the site, you can see that actually many of the new houses are already built, and there's the show home and others are being built behind me. But many of the structures up here at this top end are already in place. And I think this so summarises where we are as a church. You know, God has actually dismantled the old, but actually from the foundations, from that rubble of the old, as was the sort of prophetic word a couple of years ago, God is building something new. And I want to say it's exciting, and I think it's a really structure that's going to last and be really fruitful in the years to come. The PCCs over the last couple of weeks have agreed a new leadership structure. They've agreed 2 new roles to be funded for, to advertise for, and to recruit for in the coming months. And we're going to share that with you at the APCMs and just share the exciting developments of what God seems to be building. But you know, I was just reflecting here that, you know, many of these houses are built but not occupied yet, and that in many ways is just where we are at the moment. You know, we've got a structure which is in place, but we're not quite sure who the people necessarily are from our own congregations currently, and who will be recruiting from outside to come and inhabit those structures and lead us on into the future. So we're going to share all of that at our APCMs, and then we're going to introduce launch a giving month in April, where we're going to seek to be raising around an extra £40,000 a year in order to provide for these roles. And we'll also tell you of the great generosity of the diocese in supporting us financially too, in terms of grants and parish share. So all of that is to come. Please do come and join the APCMs. Come and find out what God is building. And the verse which we leave you with, you know, Psalm 127 verse 1, unless the Lord builds the house, its labourers labour in vain. So will you join us to hear what's going on, so that you can pray intelligently that God will keep building the house, that he will keep filling the structures that we have created already with the right people going forwards, and that we will see our vision to be a blessing to partner with God in the flourishing of our communities realised even more in the coming years. We look forward to seeing you, to say goodbye to Peter, to hear about these exciting things, and just to join in having fun together and offering ourselves once more to God. Take care. See you then.